What is good? What is good? Y'all already know what it is. Welcome to the daily Crow Bros stream. This is your nice little slice of TA on Crowcoin, BTC, bit of stuff on the broader markets. If you're an absolute beginner or a beginner, this is a perfect place for you to start. We do break down the TA, make it very easy and comprehensive to understand. We mainly use pivot points, RSI, MACD, Fibonacci auto extension and retracement levels, and the EMAs of course, and I just take my time with a casual chilled approach and run it through very simply for you guys to understand. That's not to say that if you're an intermediate or advanced trader you can't get in on the action too, and we also bring you a plethora of unbiased, no BS Crow news as well as a bit of macro on the broader markets. So let's just bring up my actual chat here. Appreciate you guys being here right now. We are looking at a pretty insane crow pump right now. For a moment, I was actually thinking to myself, damn, this is going to be another stream where, quite frankly, it's just a, it's just a bearish stream. My mic working? Yeah, it's working okay. So I was thinking to myself, damn, this is going to be like another kind of a bearish stream today. But then all of a sudden, we had an absolute pump out of Bitcoin and Crow token right now. Right now, Bitcoin is about to break 90K again, and we are actively in a trade. We're getting back over this little level here, this ascending line here, which was kind of like our supporting base, which we broke down on Sunday. And we're looking to try and get over it now. And actually, if you were following yesterday's stream, we actually opened up two trades at market, one for BTC, one for Crow. We're currently up $8. 14.95% up on BTC, and we are up 7.75% up and up $15 on our Crow trade. So if you would have joined us for those two trades, you'd be up right now. I've currently moved both of them into entry and the Crow trade into a slight profit, taking a $10 profit basically as the actual stop loss. Now folks, before I go any further, you already know, if you've been on this stream for a bit, then you know about the weekly giveaway and the monthly giveaway that I do. I give away 1,000 Crow every single month, and it's super easy to enter. In fact, you get paid to enter. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right now. So the first step is essentially just to go to my chat bar and go to the actual pinned comment section. Okay, so it's the bitunix.com register button right there. Go ahead and get signed up. You click on that link, you sign up to Bitunix. That's the first step. There's no KYC, there's no VPN. It's got the deepest liquidity. There's got the best spreads on there. They have the absolute best non-AI, no BS customer service. I've used it before. They are absolutely fantastic. Easy to deposit and withdraw, and just the best user interface, just hands down. Super easy to go on there and trade your leverage. And all you need to do is basically sign up and get paid to enter my competition to get paid more money. All right, it's kind of a no-brainer. There's nothing to lose. All right, basically, to give you an example, all right, deposit 200, get 40 back. Deposit 500, get 100 back. Deposit 1,000, get 200 back. Deposit 2,000, if you're a bigger trader, get 400 back, okay, in USD futures bonus. Now, to give you an example, all right, the date today is Wednesday. So if you're seeing this and thinking to yourself, yep, I want to just come and win some free money and also join our trading team, all right, over on Bitunix, okay, we've got over 50 people joined on the team right now. Say you say, okay, I want to go ahead and deposit $1,000. You deposit your $1,000 into futures after signing up with Bitunix, you get $200 bonus back. Now, because it's Wednesday, the bonuses on Bitunix get paid out every single Tuesday. So next Tuesday, you'll receive your $200 bonus, assuming you deposit $1,000. Then you've got a week to use the bonus in your futures, trade as much as you can, make as much money as you can. You keep all the profit from it. It's freaking incredible. I did it recently when I originally signed up a couple months ago, and I made like a couple $1,000. All right, it was freaking ridiculous. Okay. Don't try and do what I see some of you do, is you deposit the $1,000 and then you just withdraw it straight away and think that the bonus is going to show up. That's not how it works, unfortunately. You got to leave the 1,000 in there for at least a week whilst you're using that bonus, okay, and make as much money as you can. And like I said, then you can withdraw it after. All right, you can withdraw your profits after. Okay, that's what you got to understand. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how it goes. Super easy to do it, guys. And again, the link to get signed up is just here. Okay, bitunix.com, register right here. And also, guys, I'm doing the monthly competition for more intermediate traders, whales, people that are just doing high volume. If you come over here and trade your futures over on Bitunix, guys, whoever does the most volume at the end of the month, the top 5 traders at the end of the month. I'm going to be putting you guys through Grok. I'm going to be choosing a winner out of the top 5 traders, and whoever wins out of the top 5 traders will be getting a 5,000 Crow reward at the end of the month. Now, when I announce at the end of the week, on Friday or Saturday, the winner of the weekly competition, and at the end of December, the end of the month, the winner of the monthly competition, if I do read out your unique user ID, okay, because I'm not reading out emails because it's a breach of privacy, okay, I'll read out your unique user ID. All you got to do, when I read you out as the winner, you just got to come on over here, come on over to x.com at Satoshi Aoki 7 right here at my X account. Send me a DM, okay? Send me a DM with a screenshot of your unique user ID as well as your copy paste of your actual deposit address for Crow token, and we will get you all. Plug my power in, and we are going to jump straight into. Alright guys, don't forget to get signed up for Bitunix guys to win that 1,000 Crow. Alright, so we're looking pretty juicy over here on BTC USDT guys. We're going to be streaming for another 45 minutes here. It'll be 11 PM for me. Then I've got to do a bit of cleaning. Alright. So as you can see, this BTC trade's looking pretty good right now. We're going to do a bit of analysis, see where that goes. Same thing with Crow. Damn, we had a freaking margin of, oh, did we? Oh, I see. Now I understand why the Crow trade is I see. I was thinking to myself, damn, like up $19 on this Crow trade already. That's pretty good, but it's because we got stopped in. Our buy order got tagged in. I didn't see that. So if you were watching the stream yesterday, you would have seen that we had a Crow C. It's no longer here. Our buy order for BTC didn't get tagged in, but our buy order for Crow did get tagged in right here. Somewhere down here. Yep, look at that. Perfect. We got a buy on this 1 hour candle here, and yeah, not bad at all, not bad at all. We went plus 1880 currently. That is an absolute beauty. That's an absolute beauty. So we're up $18, and I'm pretty tempted. So our stop, let's get stopped out at $11. Do you know what, I might move that up a little bit actually. 9, because that ran up pretty quick. $14. Yeah, $15. I want to take $15 from this trade. So basically, if Crow hits 0.0956, I'll get $15 up from that trade. And then for BTC, I'd like to maybe take that up a little bit. Our entry was 87. The current price, shit. Current price is 90k. We're on 90k for BTC. Pretty good. Surely I ought to take that at least up to like 89k, right? Okay, so we're going to go up to 89k stop loss. 89. That'll give us a $4.40, a $4.40 win there. Make sure you guys can hear me, right? Surely I ought to take that at least up to like 89k, right? Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright. So, pretty good there, right? Pretty good. So, those are those two trades there. Now, let's just scroll up and have a bit of a look at the actual Crow chart right now and just have a bit of a look and see what's going on. Let's reset this chart view right here. Okay, let's make this. Yeah, let's drag this up a bit. Where are we at right now? Alright, I kind of want to zoom in on that there a bit. Leave that there. Okay. Just working out the best place to put my phone right here. Alright, sweet. So guys, could we have the first daily green close in like the last 7 days, guys? The last week, every daily close has been bearish. We're still real bearish. Okay, still yet to claim 10 cents on Crow. Still possibly like a good spot to buy in. I have to say, we're not in a bad spot for Crow to buy, all right, on the daily, but we're still very much bearish. Very much bearish. Again, same old story really with this daily. We got to get over 10,273 to really have any chance of reversing the daily. Oh, I just heard a stop loss get hit. That was for Crow. Yep, so Crow just had a bit of a retracement right there, and our stop loss was hit. So we can go over and have a bit of a look. Yeah, I was pretty confident I wanted to put a little stop loss in place there. So if we go position history right here, I'm going to show you guys how that looks. So I moved that stop loss into a profit, got $14.58. I'm very happy with that. I've got no problems taking that profit there. Beautiful little profit. We can bring it up there. So a lovely little 7.2% Crow USDT long 5x. All right, profit of $14.58457 USDT. Our entry price was 0.099417, and we exited at 0.095660. Okay, right there, guys. Yeah, we smashed that trade. So pretty happy about that trade right there. Okay, I'll be sharing that in my Telegram group as well. Okay, so we've been making a few good trades there, and now we'll probably possibly look to re-enter Crow. Actually, we'll look to re-enter Crow. So we'll bring back the Crow chart. So yeah, the daily's not really telling us a hell of a lot. So we've gone back into the red on the daily. We got the S1 support on the daily at 8274. Okay, which is basically from the price currently here. We'll call it a. It's about a 13% move to the downside. So that's actually quite a bit. Okay, let's jump over to the 4 hour. See what's going on here. Let's have a look. So the 4 hour chart, we are sort of trying to expand this a little bit. Make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. So I've had a nice little 4 hour candle here. Okay, big run up. But as you can see, look at this. See, we've tested the 20 EMA on the 4 hour perfectly. We're sitting at 9621. And we just hit a bit of a rejection there. So we may look at entering on the first level support here, 9208, maybe slightly above it. I might look to enter maybe here at 9293. This is certainly not where I'd be going long. We've already made our money from yesterday's stream, so that's not looking too bad there. Then if we jump down to the 1 hour, let's have a bit of a look. The 1 hour, we are not looking too bad at all. We're kind of like right in this EMA cluster, you know. We've got two EMAs below us, the 20 and the 50, and we've got the 100, the blue line, and the 200 EMA just stacked above us here. So, you know, we're in a pretty interesting spot on the 1 hour chart. This is a zone where you'd expect a lot of volatility for Crow token right here. All right, a lot of volatility, okay? Very easy to get wicked out here, okay? A good spot to make quick money if you're good at scalping. But for me, when I'm looking at this, I'm really still just looking on a potential retracement down here, okay? But this is in a really interesting spot. The level we really do need to try and get above is this aqua blue line here, which is sitting at 0.9669 cents for Crow, and then we need to get up and beat 9883 cents. But really, guys, the psychological level to really get above is 10 cents. Okay, we need to break above 10 cents before we can really turn this bearish trend on the 1 hour around as well. Okay. So yeah, this is looking pretty interesting here. The RSIs are pretty mid-range at the moment, actually. So not too overbought, not too oversold. Okay, we're kind of right in the zone. And yeah, crypto's just had a really big pump as well. Okay, BTC also over here on the daily chart, actually testing the 20 EMA on the daily chart. That's actually massive, working its way back up to the point of control, which is sitting right here at 94.041. We're still in our BTC trade using Bitunix, of course. As you can see, we're in our live positions here. Still 14% up on our BTC trade from yesterday, and we've got our take profit basically set up at 94k at the moment. Okay, we do have a 94k take profit set in place for BTC. And yeah, if you're in the stream, appreciate you being here. Please just do the right thing, drop a like on there, and say hey. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if there's any other projects on Cronos or altcoins you do want me to do some basic TA on as well. So let's zoom into the 15-minute chart for Crow and have a bit of a look how the 15 minutes looking. In the 15-minute chart, with 5 minutes left in the current 15-minute candle, is looking really, really nice. And as a matter of fact, if you are actually buying the strength right here on Crow token, if you were looking to trade a short, maybe a short 1 hour trade here, get in and get out after maybe an hour, depending on the price action, I'll tell you what, this is not looking like a bad little entry, because what's happening right here, let me explain this. We've had this grey line here at 9541, we had a breakthrough. Okay, this full-bodied green candle here, we had a breakthrough. And then this second green candle here was the confirmation of the breakthrough. And now on this third candle here, we're having a healthy retest, what looks to be a healthy retest of the grey line here. So that basically means, so long as this doesn't dive too much deeper past this grey line, we might not be in a terrible spot for Crow. And as a matter of fact, I might actually even go in and see if I can jump into a quick, cheeky market. We're only going to jump in with, yeah, we'll jump in with $61. Let's open the long right here. Okay, so we just opened a Crow trade at market, not huge margin, okay, not huge margin, okay, we've gone in at a $55 position at 5x, okay, so that's essentially about a $260 trade we're working with there. The margin rate's 5%, just over, okay, and we're going to let this one ride a little bit, okay, and if it goes down a little bit, no problem, we'll look at setting our deeper buy. So I'm looking to put maybe like a $200 to $300 margin down at a deeper retracement level, but this is me taking a riskier trade with a smaller amount of money to try and cash in on the potential upside. Because again, what I'm seeing here on the 15-minute chart is potential for this to be a retest, and maybe we work our way up to this R1 resistance at 9727, okay, which could be quite interesting. Okay, it could be quite interesting, and I'm still going to set the take profit, because we didn't do the take profit yet, but I'm going to set the take profit pretty wide. I'm going to set a wide gap on this, okay? So, got the support one here. I'm going to go a little bit below here. Let's call it 9153. Let's see where that gets us. 9153 here. 0.09153. Okay, so that's going to be an $11 loss, okay, if we hit there. So I'm going to just lock that in. And of course, you know what we do on the stream, baby. We go for that 38-cent target. That 38-cent target. Dudes, I made a video about this tonight about how I feel like this Crow trade is just one of the best potential trades right now. I mean, just get a load of this right. So I'm basically investing just $62, okay? So not even, I think $58 or something like that. All right. I'm investing about $58, and I'm risking $11 as my stop loss, which is a very reasonable stop loss. As you can see, we've not just randomizing the stop loss. Okay, this stop loss is based on this S1, which stands for support 1. This is the orange line pivot point here. I've gone a bit below that. Okay, as you can see, the last time we even got close was here, Tuesday the 16th of December. Okay, that was yesterday. Today is the 17th for me here. So even if it did get down and breaks down past that S1 support level at the level that I put there, that stop loss, we're only looking at an $11 loss based on like almost a $60 margin. Okay, that's really good, guys, because this is about risk to reward. Okay, I'm risking that $11, but look at the potential upside if we can just let this run up towards 38 cents and just keep this trade going. Of course, we can take profit sooner if we want, like I actually did just before. I took profit sooner and the reason why I took profit sooner is because the market moved up really quick, and I thought, okay, this is probably going to pull back pretty quick. Usually, if the candle goes up real quick, there's a good chance it comes back pretty quick as well. So it's like, I want to cash out and maybe potentially re-enter. So I set a 38-cent take profit. You get $824, guys. You can make $824. As I'm saying, like, you don't need to be rich. You don't need to trade with a lot of money. That's the beauty of futures. If you're on spot, then you do, all right? But this is the beauty of futures. You can be smart, trade with small amounts. Don't ever do anything stupid like put your entire net worth on one freaking futures account on one exchange. That's stupid. Have your money spread out a little bit. Only have on Bitunix what you're actively trading with, okay? Have spot bags. Hold BTC for the long term. Hold Crow for the long term. Have a trading portfolio on Bitunix here, okay? It's not rocket science, guys. So I set that at 38 cents. BTC is moving up like crazy. I'm going to confirm that right there. Okay, but that'll essentially be an $800 trade if we can get that up to 38 cents. Okay, if that takes off. All right. Say, for example, we get, I don't know, some more news out of the Trump media, or say Chris Marsalek makes some crazy announcement and then Crow just gets a big announcement, some big news, it just moves up. Bang, we want to be in that trade. And as you can see, we're already up nearly 1% on the trade, 0.78% on the trade right here. All right. And yeah, guys, by the way, for anyone else that's, that's new to the stream, make sure again, if you haven't signed up to Bitunix and join our trading team, over 50 people in the trading team at the moment, guys. The Bitunix registration link is right there. Get a free 20% deposit bonus for a limited time here. So if you come in with like 2,000 bucks, you get freaking 400 USDT back. All right, and you go into the weekly running, the weekly draw to win 1,000 Crow. I'll be announcing the winners every Friday, and it's easy to claim it, guys. You send me a unique user ID in screenshot form over at Satoshi Aoki 7 at my X account to verify, and I'll give you your Crow. And if you're someone that's doing a lot of trading volume and you feel like trying to go into the running to win a 5,000 Crow every single week, come over, start doing your trading on Bitunix. Come over, if you've got a bit of money to spend, deposit 2,000 bucks, get 400 back. All right, claim the 400 on the following Tuesday, guys. So essentially, guys, yeah, if you're a big trader, all right, deposit your $2,000, get your 400 USDT. Today's Wednesday, all right. So the bonuses get paid out every single Tuesday. So next coming Tuesday, you'll get your 400 USDT bonus in futures. Trade with that for a week, keep all your profits, and then you can take out your initial plus any profits that you do make off the futures bonus, and you go into the running to win the weekly competition 1,000 Crow, which is 100 bucks at the moment, all right, or 5,000 Crow at the end of the month, which is 500 bucks, guys. It's super easy to do it. No KYC, no VPN, deepest liquidity, best spreads on Bitunix, best exchange hands down for Americans and Europeans. Get signed up today and support the channel. We stream every day. Get signed up at bitunix.com right here. It's at the pinned comment right at the top of the chat right here. Let's go. Okay, so how are our trades doing? We're up 0.89%. So look at that. We're already up 1% on our Crow trade. All right, already up 1% on the Crow trade. So we obviously broke out of the strength here. So I was saying on the 15-minute chart, there was a good chance that we break out up if we hold it. No, this is the 5-minute. We want the 15-minute. Let's check it out. And look at this. So we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there pretty good right now. Okay. So I think we entered somewhere here. All right, we're trying to work our way back up right now. All right. Yeah, we're 1% up on the Crow trade. Not bad, right? 1% up on the Crow trade. Still 13.6% up on our BTC trade. And yeah, we're looking pretty good right now, guys. We are looking pretty good, I have to say. Good day to be in crypto right now. We are up. Okay. Been a pretty good month for trading in general. Just had another profitable Crow trade. That's what we do, guys. That's what we do. We teach you how to make the profitable Crow trades. Okay. All right. Boom. Lock that shit down, baby. All right. So yeah, we're looking pretty good just here. You know, the 15-minute chart, we're finding some good. Trying to create a base. I wouldn't say a great base so far, because basically the last two 15-minute candles, we have had weakness already. Basically, you see these wicks, right? See how we got like these two wicks here? One wick through, second wick through. Okay. So that's basically already showing some weakness to the downside. Doesn't necessarily mean we still can't move up, but the more wicks we see through there, think of it as like, you know, think of it as like a fence or something, or you're stabbing like a big, I don't know, like a siege ram through a fence, or like a, you know, I don't want to say stabbing another human, because that's just, nah, there's too much hate in the world right now, so I don't want to go there. But think of it just like, think of it like a cardboard box or something, and you're just stabbing like a pole through it or something. I don't know. Terrible analogy right here. But essentially, you've got those candles going through the EMA here to the downside. That's already showing some weakness, but we are having a little pump. We are having a little pump up. So because we're already in the positions now, we're gonna move this auto fib retracement. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna change this indicator to the auto fib extension, because this auto fib extension, if you haven't used this indicator before, it's a fantastic set of indicators right here. It basically shows us the level where people historically using the Fibonacci mathematics are going to be taking profit. And as you can see, it's no coincidence that that line coincides with a bit of a slight rejection there, that big red candle down. And what you can see is we're going out for a retest, but what we really want to see is we want to see wick and movement through this blue line right here, and we want to see some movement into this territory here. Okay, because if we can see some, if we can basically do to this blue line what we have done to this grey line, we could easily be looking from here at another like 1.63% move. So we're looking about 2.63% move potentially on Crow. All right, for a short-term trade, we're up over 1% right now. Let's go down to 0.78. This is going to be very volatile here. Looking like we might get stopped out of our BTC trade pretty soon. I've got our stop loss set at 89. We're at 89.7. I'm going to try and stay in this trade though. I want to let this run a little bit. But if we get stopped out of our Crow trade as well, sorry, our BTC trade as well, then we'll just look for a re-entry on the BTC trade too, to be fair. Let me just have a look. Something here. Do 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 do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, appreciate everyone in the stream tonight, guys. It means a lot for anyone that's coming in these sort of these sort of early days. Appreciate the fact that we got 3 likes on the stream already. That's very good. That's very good. Appreciate all of you. Oh, and look at this. We're having a dump down. Okay, so we're down on our Crow trade now. So I wasn't able to hold, but that's okay. That's okay. And you know why it's okay? Because even though we've just dumped 2.56% down, it's only an unrealized loss of $1.67 because, as I was saying to you guys before, my margin's only $55. I've only gone in with $55. So my total loss here is only going to be $11. Okay, I can only lose $11 on this trade. All right, and that's why, you know, having this risk management in place is okay. All right, so again, what we're looking for is we're looking to open up some buy orders right now on Crow. So that's what we're hunting for right now. So let's focus on that and we'll let this trade play out. All right. So for that, we really just want to go back to the 4-hour chart and have a look and see what's good. Okay. So we have bounced obviously off this this level here, the red line. Look at that. Just the most cleanest bounce. My goodness, that's clean. What a clean bounce. What a clean bounce that really was. I'm finding that there is a lot of support right here, right here. We're getting a lot of wicks down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much 5, and currently 6. 9365 looks to be a pretty good zone to buy. So I think 9367, we're going to jump in there. 9367, and we'll get in with a bigger position. Have a look. 9367, change that to limit. Change this to 9, wait a minute. Was it 9637? About here. About here. Yeah, no, sorry, 9. We'll go 9369. 9369. 9369. Okay. It's 5x. It's limit order. It's isolated. Okay. And we are going to throw down. We're going to throw down. We're going to put $200 on this trade. Put 200 on. And that's going to put us at around about close to $1,000 on the trade. We'll do the stop loss after. Guys, if you just joined, we're about to open a limit order on Crow. We also just took profit on a great little Crow trade, plus we re-entered at market. So we're going to be going through all of that live trading on Bitunix. We're going to open this long right now for Crow. Okay, make sure that's all kosher. All right, so our buy order is in for Crow. And the stop loss, we're going to make the stop loss the same as our existing one. So our existing Crow stop loss is 9153. Is that going to be okay? I'll double check that. Yeah, 915. I'll make this one a little deeper. What if I just go 9 for this one? What if... No, that's fine. But what if we go... hold on. Oh, here we go. Just missed that. Yeah, what if we go 0.09 like that? $39 loss on a $200 position. I'm happy, yeah, I'll take that. And then we might change, we will change that from 38. We can always take the trade early, but look at that. I'll get $3,000 basically if we can nail that trade. So yeah, we'll confirm that right there and see if we can run that home. That would be a pretty sick trade. Okay, so we've got our deep retracement entry locked in on CRO token right now. We've put the trade in. We are still, our BTC trade looks like we're about to get stopped out of it. I think 89.3, we're going to let it run. My stop loss is at 89k. I'm going to let it run. It's at 89.455. We're going to let it run though, because I want to try and stay in that trade if we can. Okay. So I've been streaming for about 31 minutes, guys. We'll probably let this stream run for maybe another 15 or so before we crack on. So yeah, we're in on CRO, guys. BTC again looking at 89.402. We kind of got to get over this line, at least this green line here. We really got to get over 90,266. Got to go 90,300 really, and close above that on the daily to start showing a bit of a reversal on the daily. That's the level we got to get across, guys. Right here on the daily for BTC. I wouldn't say it's looking. It's not looking awful. I mean, you could still redraw this uptrend technically. You could technically redraw that uptrend. Still, it's debatable. I mean, you could debate that could be a double bottom there. This almost could be. This almost could be considered. Almost could be considered a double bottom. Almost. Almost considered a double bottom. Because if that was a double bottom, then shit. This yeah, this could be pretty. This could be BTC could be looking at a pretty explosive move if that's a true double bottom on the daily right here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Pretty interesting to see what happens there. And yeah, by the way, guys, I try to stream every single night. As you can see, these are the streams right now. Okay. Yeah, our stop loss just got hit for BTC. Cashed out $4, I think. So this is the one. This is our stream yesterday. And yeah, guys, we bring the stream straight to you. All right. So far we've had 11 total streams. 11 total CRO streams. Okay. So get around it, guys. We just also just had a video come out, and that one's basically been marked as the CRO high IQ trade, highest IQ CRO trade of 2025. Right there. Just going to change that title on that one for a minute. Do, 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 do. Let me change that up. All right, what are we saying? What are we saying? Let's get back over to the chart. Let's get back over to Bitcoin, see what's going on. And yeah, as I showed you guys, we just got tagged out of our last trade. We still got out at $4.43 profit, and BTC has dropped down below 89k now. So we look for, what do? We look for a re-entry. This is still a good trade. This is an 8.4% trade right here, guys. We still got an 8.4% on this. So I'm very happy with this. Very happy indeed. Okay. Okay, let's bring back up the chat. All right. So yeah, that's a nice little trade there. We got $4.40 from it. I'll just track that on my spreadsheet as well. Make a note of that for the month. That's a good day in the office there, just from those little trades there. $20 from the trades there. Really nice. Beautiful. Okay, so the goal now is to determine, first of all, do we think that entering BTC right now at mark price could be a smart little move? Well, in order to determine that, I think we should go to the 15-minute chart and have a little bit of a look and see what's going on here. So the question is, could this be a retest of the 20 EMA? All right, if it is, we've got 14 minutes left in the 15-minute candle. We could potentially enter BTC at around 88k, but I'm not going to set a buy limit there. I want to potentially buy in at the mark price there. Okay, we're already in our CRO trade. We've already got our CRO trade set up. Okay, currently down $3 on that CRO trade, but we did take some profit on that previous trade already. We're going to let that run. We've got our open order set up for CRO token already. All right, so now we want to look at trying to knuckle down on BTC right here. So this is, again, not a bad spot to potentially enter the strength right here. Okay, we've had these two big green candles coming up, and we're looking at a third consecutive bearish candle to the downside. And I'll be honest, it's getting kind of tempting to potentially enter into a BTC trade somewhere here. Because if we can hold above the red line here, you know, there is yeah, this is going to be interesting. We are around the resistance one. It's not the best trade because we'd have to get back over this resistance one. So certainly I wouldn't be going in with any more than $50 on this trade if I was to enter in with BTC right now. But I tell you what, it is getting kind of tempting. Getting kind of tempting. I kind of feel like we're always going to, it's getting too close now, you know. I feel like I want to jump in on this. Screw it. We're going to jump in. I think we're going to jump in. Let's go BTC. Yep, let's go market. All right, let's go just, yeah, $54. Bang. Okay, so that's how we do. We're in again on BTC on mark. We're right here. Right, our stop loss, where are we going to set our stop loss? We're going to set a deep stop loss. We're going to go to the 4-hour chart to determine where we set the stop loss. Okay. So again, we're going to use this resistance level. We're going to probably set it somewhere down here just for now. Okay, we'll go 84,911 and see where that leaves us. So that'd be a huge move to the downside. Okay, let's see what that gets us. 84,911. Sorry about the 911 part for any Americans watching. And that'll be a $9 loss. I'll happily take that, and we'll set the take profit at 93,999, which is kind of like the next big major resistance, which would still be like a $17 win if we were able to get up to that. So I'll confirm that. I'll lock that in. So as you can see, like if you're someone that's looking to scalp, and I have scalped before, I'm not really scalping too much this month just because I don't have the time. But look, we're already up 1%. Check this out, right? So we just entered this BTC trade here, and that's the beauty of 5x leverage, right? We're already up over 1% on the trade. If you've got like a big portfolio, you can cash out right now. Do you understand? Like if you've got, I think, a $10,000 portfolio and you get out 1%, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's like $100, right? So that's not bad. That's not bad. Up to like 55 cents on the trade. but we're also still, oh yeah, we've still got a buy order at 85,600. So that's pretty much good. Like, so we're back in the market. As you can see, we've got our 2 positions opened up. We've got BTC in a trade on BTC. We're in a trade on CRO. Okay. We've got our 2 open orders here for BTC and CRO. All right. I think Ethereum also recently just broke over 3K, but has dipped down. So I don't usually trade ETH. I might get into it soon. I usually just focus on CRO and BTC. I like trading those two. Sometimes when you try to trade too many coins, you know, it can get a bit confusing. I mean, if you're profitable doing it, then I'm no one to tell you not to do it. But, you know, it can get pretty confusing. All right, if you're going to go ahead and do that. I'm streaming for 40 minutes, guys. We'll probably go for another 5 minutes or so before wrapping this one up. But yeah, really appreciate everyone who's jumped in tonight. Da, 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 da. Check this here. Okay. Jesus, look at this. On the 4 hour, we got a real big rejection, didn't we? Look at that. 4 hour, we got, jeez, mate. We got right up to 90,304 here. 90,304. That's wild. That's really wild. It's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out. Yeah. Alright guys, I think we're going to wrap that stream up just here. Remember guys, if you're not signed up for Bitunix yet, what are you doing? Go ahead, get signed up. It's right here at the top of the chat, the pinned chat. Hit the link, make your deposit, get your deposit bonus on the following Tuesday. Enter into the chance to win 1,000 CRO every single week. 5,000 CRO every single month if you're one of the top 5 that does volume. A large amount of volume on the exchange. We announce the winners on Friday or Saturday. That's how we do, guys. That's how we do. I think we're currently, how are we looking? Jump back in, have a little bit of a look. Yeah, so BTC is moving down a bit, so we're seeing a bit of downward pressure now. CRO's having an absolute dump, but I reckon that we're going to start seeing some support here because we rode out, you know, it only takes a moment. We rode out some downward pressure, and I reckon we can get back to the upside pretty soon, to be honest. CRO USDT open long. Okay. Geez, we really dumped on CRO, and we got a limit order filled. We got a limit order filled on CRO, so we're back in on CRO with a margin of 255. Okay, we had a huge dump on CRO just here. Look at that. Bang, and we got tagged in. We got tagged in right here. Tagged in right here. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here, basically. So right now on CRO, so even right now on CRO, right, if our stop loss hits at 9153, we're only going to be losing $34 on the trade there. And we're down $3.59 on the trade because we got tagged in and found a bit of resistance. We're still only down like $1.90 on this BTC trade. But man, CRO's showing some volume, you know. CRO is one that can be traded right now. We're seeing some pretty nice volume and volatility on CRO token right now. Pretty interesting stuff. So we'll have a bit of a look. We'll jump back in and just have a bit of a look and see what the 15-minute chart is doing with CRO. This is pretty interesting. Okay, so we jumped right back in. Look, we had this dump right back down. Basically, all of those gains were basically lost. And this is why, guys, this is why, you know, I'm telling you, like, think about it like this, you know, I've made about $30 trading today alone, and if I was just holding a CRO spot bag alone and not trading, I'd just be looking at my CRO My Crow spot bag going up and down. Like your Crow spot bag, for example, right? You shouldn't even be really looking at your spot bag for Crow. But I know what it's like to be in crypto. You're checking that portfolio, scrolling every day. But quite frankly, it's just a waste of time, you know? It's a waste of time. Like if you want to sell Crow at 60 cents or you want to sell Crow at $1, then you sell Crow at $1 and you set an order to sell it at that price. You don't look at it. Just go do something else. Go outside, have a walk. But if you want to make more money, right, trading Crow, trading BTC, well, first of all, subscribe to this channel, like the video, and jump in for the daily streams, because this is where we just show it to you in real time, how we do it, okay? We show it to you in real time, okay? You know, we might be slightly down on this Crow trade right now, but have a look. All right, look at our order history here. All right, we made some good trades. This was the last one we made on Crow. Okay, this is the last one we made, a 7.59% gain, $15, bang. Hit a beautiful trade. Okay. Those of you who missed out on the stream, I think it was yesterday's stream, we made a 27.57% gain on Crow. All right. So there is money to be made here. There is certainly money to be made here trading Crow, and it's not that hard. You can be an absolute beginner. You can be a beginner. You don't need to be like some professional to come in and trade. You just need a bit of a basic understanding. You need consistency. You need to keep cool under pressure, and you need to be okay with taking some losses before you take some wins. Okay? The idea is take your losses, but when you hit a nice big winner, boom, you're in on it. You're in on it, baby. Okay? And join the trading team, guys. We've got over 50 people there right now. Sign up with Bitunix. Come join the trading team. Get signed up. Okay. So we'll be monitoring this Crow trade pretty closely. Again, we've still got our stop loss set in place there. Yep. BTC is trying to make a bit of a recovery here. Yeah, going to be really interesting to see what happens. Yeah. All right, guys. Going to wrap that one up there. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go ahead and get signed up, guys, to Bitunix to enter in that weekly competition. And the links to do it will be right here at the top of the chat there. Appreciate everyone who jumped in the stream tonight.